The Beats Solo3 is the latest pair to snag from the Beats lineup and is packed with some new technology released from Apple that may or may not be worth the upgrade or the potential purchase at all. So to find out exactly what you're getting for your money, let's take a closer look at them. What's going on, everyone? Tech Me out here, and if you're interested in seeing an unboxing of these, I'm gonna link it down below for you. But ultimately, what you'll find here is pretty much an identical design as the Beats Solo2s because there isn't much of a physical difference. You still have the pillow soft cushion ear cups that will rest on your ear instead of enclosed over your ear. And you also have a rubber-based headband with extendable sides just in case you got that cone head and need a little bit more room. Hit that thumbs up button down below if you remember that movie Coneheads. If you have not seen it, you need to. It is a true classic. And there are also left and right indicators to ensure you are wearing your headphones properly. With a plastic design and a glossy black finish, these are definitely fingerprint central, but there are other color options to choose from that won't leave you with this potential frustration. Now, comfort-wise, you will notice they do fit a little bit snug, so you will feel them pressing just ever so slightly up against your ears, but not to the point that it's uncomfortable. I was able to wear these for an extended period of time and not feel annoyed or anything where I felt the need to remove them simply to let my ears rest. So for example, on a 5-hour plane ride, I was completely fine consistently wearing these the entire time. And for my ladies out there, even with earrings, they performed just fine. Now, along the cups where your Beats logo is located, you'll find your media controls. These options are not marked, which is nice to keep that clean design. But in regards to how it works, on the left cup, 1 click will play or pause your music or end a call. 2 clicks will advance, and 3 will go back to the previous track. To pull Siri up or Google Now, simply perform a long hold on the Beats logo. So yes, with that last statement, as you can tell, they will work with non-Apple devices via regular Bluetooth. Hence the micro USB charging cable that comes with it. Now, initially, I was wondering why Apple didn't go with the Lightning connector for charging purposes. But one of you down below in the comments section pointed out a very valid fact, and that is it would limit its versatility, which totally made sense after you pointed that out, so thank you for that. However, if you do own an Apple device, you can take advantage of the new W1 pairing process Apple introduced. Now, this is truly setting the bar for headphone manufacturers because the advantages it brings are really worthwhile. One major advantage is pairing. Bluetooth isn't per se complicated, but it can be difficult to pair things quickly and easily, something the W1 chip excels at by making pairing simple and effortless. All I literally had to do was first unlock my phone, then turn on the headphones and acknowledge the window that popped up on my screen by selecting Connect. 3 simple steps to get these headphones accessible on all of my Apple devices. And this is only a one-time process. But something to note though is the headphones have the capability to be connected with your phone and your watch at the same time, but not other devices. So the headphones are already paired with every device, but not per se connected to every device until you go into your control center or Bluetooth settings to do so. Now, while connecting my phone and my watch at the same time is pretty nice, I would much prefer the option to have my phone and my iPad connected at the same time, or my phone and my computer connected at the same time. Those options are more useful for me. And of course, we have to address the sound quality. And I'll go ahead and start this by saying I'm not an audio head, so by no means am I saying this is my expertise. But something that I did notice is that these are really bass heavy. The most dominating thing were low end sounds, so your genres like rap and hip hop are ideal for these. So for example, listening to Coldplay's A Sky Full of Stars, I found the drums and even the piano hit heavier than everything, with the guitar and vocals kind of peeking through behind it, while something like Controller by Drake had bass rumbling at all kinds of levels, making my attention focus more on that than anything else. So it's not the worst sound experience at all, but it's bass friendly over everything. However, you can still enjoy other genres as the highs don't sound tinny, but aren't as pronounced or detailed when competing with lower end sounds. So if you want more of a balanced sound signature, these won't give you that, so it all depends on what you're looking for. Now, I found that I really enjoyed the soundstage on these as you can distinctly identify sounds from left to right. So if you're watching a movie and someone's creeping up on the left side and the sound is supposed to be a bit more dominant or pronounced over there, you can really hear and tell that, which was awesome when I would watch action-packed or suspense movies with these headphones. And noise isolation was also great as it drowned out a large portion of background noise. And it did help me quite a bit on a plane ride as it silenced the jets about 50%. But the sound of the guy randomly laughing constantly at a movie next to me did not get drowned out quite as much. So basically, you won't hear everything in your background, but you will hear some things. And so will the people around you as they do leak sound quite a bit, so that's just something to be mindful of. Now, aside from being in love with the effortless pairing option, I am in love with the battery on these. A sacrifice we make in using Bluetooth headphones over a wired pair is that we have to remember to charge them up. But with these, that is the least of my concern. You can enjoy 40 hours off a single charge. And then if they happen to die or get low, a simple 3-minute charge will give you 5 hours of playback. That's like unheard of in Bluetooth headphones. And you can monitor your battery life in a number of ways, from the gauge indicator along the right ear cup, or from your control center, or even your notification center on your iPhone. So on a trip, I literally charged these up before I left, and I haven't charged them since. And I used them for about 10 hours or more, but as you can see within the settings, my battery percentage is still within the high 90s. The range is exceptional as well, with about 80 feet to toy with, so interference during audio playback isn't going to be an issue. Overall, I truly enjoyed using these, and almost to the point that I'm considering replacing my studios with the Beats Solo3s. And it's really all because of that crazy battery life and ease of pairing. Those two things just really sold me. A redesign would have been nice, or a more physical way to differentiate the ear cup with the media controls, because if I accidentally place these on backwards, I find I'm clumsily filling for my media options. But yet and still, it's not a deal breaker. However, that $300 price tag is though. While these are a really nice pair of headphones to use, I just cannot endorse how much they cost. I just can't. But of course, like many other popular or well-known brands, you're not just paying for the design and the features, you're paying for that logo as well. So it is what it is. Now, is the battery life, audio quality, and ease of pairing worth $300 in my opinion? No, it's not. But people will probably still spend it because they're Beats.